Hi everyone, Jaimie Jolly here from Makeup in the Bush. Today we're doing a hair tutorial. As you know, my hair is super fine, super thin. Let's get some volume. We're going to curl today. First, we're going to break it down into 3 sections. I have my top knot here, then I'm going to get a middle section, and then I'll leave the bottom to start. Now, if you have thicker, longer hair, you'll probably require more sections. And then there's the last one. So then I'm going to take my Sultra curling wand, and I'm going to start to curl. Now, curling wands I like better than curling irons. I guess that's the right wording. Curling wands, they tend to be a little bit hotter, so they just hold a lot better in my super fine hair. I think they're running around the 400-degree mark, which sounds crazy, but hey, it holds those curls in. I actually don't have any product in my hair currently, but sometimes I do put in a little bit of hairspray, a little bit of volumizing products, but today I don't. So we're getting all these little sections. I do it about 30 seconds per section I hold it. Then we're going to get into the middle section. You always want to try to wrap the hair to the back of the wand. I hope that makes sense. But you'll see as I'm wrapping it around that I always pull the hair from the front to the back. That just gives that really nice curl. Now, the smaller the section, the tighter the curl. If you want looser curls, use more hair every time that you're taking it around the curling wand. If you want tighter curls, take smaller sections. I really need that volume, so I'm using it for smaller sections. Then coming over onto this side. Now, depending if you're right-handed or left-handed, one side is just going to be easier for you. This is my hard side. Now remember, these wands are very hot, and because they don't have the typical clamp that a curling iron would, you have to physically hold the hair in place with your finger. I try to use my tip fingers as much as I possibly can, but there's definitely been a couple of burnt scalps and a couple of burnt fingers in the past. Now we're going to go into the last and final section here. It's my top section. In my mind, the most important. It's really what everyone sees. The bottom 2 sections are more so there to give you the volume. So I do always try to put a little bit more attention to detail in these guys here. Again, pulling to the back, holding it about 30 seconds, letting it go. The back bits are always the hardest. I typically try to just feel around the back, find if there's any straighter pieces, or if I'm twisting my neck around to be able to see, the back of my hair in the mirror. If I can see any longer pieces, typically that means that they're straighter. So I'll go and grab those. The bangs. These little buggers. This is my hard side, you can tell. The nice thing about curling is that you can always go back in and make it better. We'll figure it out. Still not 100%, but moving on. We'll go back to it. Just always take little sections at a time. Be patient. Here we go. So feeling the back, testing it out, seeing if there's any little bits there. Sometimes if I can't feel them, I'll always get my handy dandy son, True. He's awesome at pointing out those straight bits. Then I'm going to take my fingers, wring them through the hair, kind of loosen up some of those curls, just really get some good old bounce going on. Then I'm going to take tiny little pieces. I'm just going to freshen them up. Because I went through with my fingers to kind of mess it up, I want to add in a couple more of those perfect looking curls, just like so. I'm also going to come in here and I'm going to fix those bangs up, the dreaded bangs. Nice little curl. The other side, I typically only do about 3 to 5 of these guys. Again, it's not, the hair's already curly, it's just to kind of give it a little pop. Perfect. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed my voluminous hair. Come on back next week. We'll have more.